Fire signs, I'm going to do your reading. This is general collective fire sign reading. I'm going to use the Moonchild Tarot deck right quick. Something stoic. You might be getting married. Something blue. Something that's not a thing. Stoic, blue, not a thing. We've got Page of Page of Swords, excuse me, showing up. Putting together vows. It's putting together the words, because when you speak a word over yourself, it's very much encourage yourself in the Lord. That song, it's a gospel song. Sometimes you've got to encourage yourself. There's happiness. Okay? Something stoic is something that you can think of. Mm-hmm. My cat is digging through some papers happily. Something stoic, something blue. So something about Stonehenge could be making me kind of sad. It's not about Stonehenge. I don't feel like it's about Stonehenge. I feel like it's about the convergence of energies that have effectively killed a vision that might have been your guiding light, your guiding stone, it was like the thing that was you thought you could depend on it to shed light on things, but instead it broke your nose. It's like you went camping to get a natural experience, and instead you got poison ivy. It's like that. It's not about being let down. It's not about that. It's about like poison ivy doesn't feel good. So even though this is the King of Cups, and even though you understand the experience of poison ivy, it doesn't make you want to go back and do it again. You understand? That's you're happily unaffected by something. You've now cleared out the space in your mind to be like, yo, next time I see poison ivy, I will be cutting a freaking path for myself to happily walk by that without any emotional interaction whatsoever. It's what it is. Okay? It's asking, what is a woman, what is a man, what is a human? If you can't tell the difference between the three, probably nobody can help you. Nobody's saying that you can't change your pronouns. Change it. Be an it or a thing, but don't get offended when someone calls you a thing or an it if you don't know whether you're a man or a woman. Okay? You've now confused everybody just as much as you're confused about yourself. Have it. Yep, we're returning that to sender. It's being somewhere where you don't even know where you are. You're just like, why am I in limbo right now? Like, this is purgatory. If you've seen the movie The Purge, nobody wants to go through that. Nobody wants to go through the purge. See that love? Do you see that love? This is the lovers. They were in the reverse. Nobody. Why do I want to say nobody, baby? Like, literally nobody wants to go through the purge. And if you don't believe that as above, so below, you probably think you're going through the purge right now as an atheist, right? But then if you're going through religion, you think you should be going up rather than down. But the thing about Baphomet is she's baffling. She's baffling. The very nature of Baphomet is baffling. Go look up the definition if you don't believe me. There's such a thing as a dunce hat. Cat in the hat. Wherever you leave your hat is your home. Because daddy was a rolling stone. I think that's the happiness around Stonehenge that's not so happy. Because those that get left behind, can you please move? It isn't such a happy home for them. And if you want them to lie about it, of course there's no love. Until you can tell the truth, there's not going to be much love in any situation. Because wherever you go, there you are. If this is the cycle that we're stuck in, we're going in circles, either stop being mad that we're stuck because you like it, or change something. Anything. Even if it's tiny. A minute, tiny, tidbit, little bit of a change can make a huge difference to the huge, big picture, right? There's a spark. I think in the history of me owning these cards, it's the first time I've drawn the spark. That's going to go with the Page of Swords. So you clearing out, so this idea of poison ivy, it's almost like, okay, let me give you a different. So if I applied to Ivy League schools only, no in-state schools, no community colleges, no vocational school, no nothing. Ivy League only, right? Okay. That's the space that I've cut out for myself. If I can't wiggle into one of those colleges or make the space around me manifest exactly the amount of energy that I need to be encapsulated, encircled, ensnared in their net of feasible applicants, I'm screwed. If my SAT scores this weekend and my ACT scores are factually incorrect, I don't stand. This is an opportunity to change. It's number 11, right there with the happiness. If you're not on the up and up, you're completely down. You're hitting rock bottom. Okay, this is the rock bottom unless you figure out how to do a balancing act, which we've just figured out, right? This King of Cups in the reverse, this is disconnection because it's healthy. When you're eating too much salt, when you're eating too much sugar, when you're eating too many fatty, deep fried ingredients, right? That's when homeostasis is thrown completely off. And when that happens, it's number 27, by the way. With the King of Cups in reverse. You can't make amends with your body. You've already done the damage. Same thing with relationships with people. When you've intentionally stepped into a no love given, look at this. This is disturbing. So there's no love given here. And then there's a home card again. Do you see how this is now reiterating the same message that was already given? There's no emotion being given in this home. Okay? No love being shown at home. This is the Four of Wands. Let's go back to that something stoic, something blue, which is in both of these cards. Oh my god, cards are just falling on the floor. I'm accidentally knocking off a whole bunch of them. It's like it really is an accident. I'm not kidding. This was, yeah, you need to clear out some of the spaces that you may have had wide open for you before. Each One Teach One is springing to mind. So is No Child Left Behind. This is a reconceptualization of that fireproof understanding. That if we're all stuck on this third rock, if you catch on fire, I catch on fire. We're all part of the weakest link in the chain link fence, in the chain of bloodline, in the bloody bumble clot bloodline that is absolutely covering the face of this earth. Okay? I don't know what color you sparked. I don't know why it has to be that specific, but apparently it does. Hopefully that was helpful. I will go ahead and use the Eye of Amun Ra deck to clarify where we're going with this. This is being Mary Jane, but also death becomes her. And looking at both eyes, look in both directions before crossing the street. Because you could go sideways. Everything could go sideways if you're not careful. It isn't about right and wrong. It isn't about up and down. It's not about back and forth. It's about diagonals, spirals, triangles, Romuluses. When you don't have an ego, you will not have a breakthrough. I love other humans. I love interacting with them and coexisting amongst them. Me, though, my personality, the human that I am, this body, this vessel, this face, this personality, all taken by me. When someone else tries to become a replica, a copy, a duplication, it complexes things so much more. Freedom is not free. It complexes everything. It's not a sneaker complex. It is not quiet. It is not fast. And it sure as hell is not simple. Far more easy. Far more direct. Far more confrontational and straightforward when you don't incorporate that part. Why do I gotta lose my ego to find my ego? Isn't it easier to start with an ego and keep my ego? When I love me more than I love you, as in the outside of self, when I love the inside of myself more, aren't I always going to find that bright, pure, everlasting light? When I get married, am I going to have confidence enough to keep it unless I just don't want to anymore? Unless it's been violated. touched against its will, manipulated, misled by a belly dance, by Ellie the dragon who puffs by the magic sea, or by a Millie, because I'm illy, I'm illy, I'm illy, illy. A million there, a million here. How much is enough? This would have been enough if you would have never tried to break it apart or put it upside down like a batshit crazy idea. Flamingos, Flemings, standing on islands where or near Santa Monica, Santa Catalina, Santa Saint, St. Croix, croissant, um, bagels. I mean, like, we can go through random association until you understand. But the breakfast is always going to consist of pancakes and waffles, sausage and eggs, hash browns, possibly some bell peppers and onion, if you want a fajita. We're in America. I know some people's hearts are going to be broken to find out. But it's American pie. United States of Terra. If we want to do the tariff with the Boston Tea Party all over again, go for it. I just don't want to sign up. Is that okay? Do I have your permission to take my permission and my free will and my black skin and wool hair and practice me just a smidgen of tarot? I don't want to hang out upside down, but honestly, that's the way y'all do it. You wear masks, truthfully. And as soon as I try to take the mask off, you get really mad. And then you say it was me, but you told me that. So am I not doing my job as a medium because I'm open to criticism? I'm open to being wrong. I'm open to being incorrect. I'm open to being bass backwards. But you're going to have to tell me what it is that you want. Because it sounds like you want to be famous. You want to bite the hand that feeds you at least twice, if not more. You want to bite the leg that gave you a leg up. You want to call zeitgeist a poltergeist and try to slap it around. And then we've all got 9 lives on platform 9 3/4. Because we're sphinxy, sexy little non-lovers of truth that never break through anything. Have y'all seen Karate Kid with Taraji P. Henson? And Jaden? It's this 11/11 moment that makes you realize, even if someone already messed up one of your best legs, you still have another leg in the race. So pass the baton, twirl the freaking heck out of that bag, okay? Upper echelon. And then take a seat like you didn't even mean to do it. There you go. 2 times a charm. If maybe you got double air in your chart somewhere. What the bleep do I know? Something blue could have been the blueprint. And outside of the pink print, I don't think you really have that much space for anything else instead. It's fine, but it's also just, it's time. Okay. I'm going to leave the Eye of Ra deck here with the Buddha. And we're going to get one map shifter and one Buddha card. Rock bottom. There we go. From the mountain. The mountain is hitting rock bottom, right? So I want to say, mountain high enough. I've just said this in like another reading in the past couple days. Might want to go back and find that. I have no clue which one it's in. The point is, this is the mountain high, this is the mountain low. And you, my friend, are yodeling. Okay? All the way through the mountains. Like, let me part the Red Seas. And I'm gonna just hide up here until Jekyll and Hyde figure out why they're being so two-faced, right? Okay, it's number 6. So we got 10 and 6 on the table, it's 16 altogether. I'm gonna leave that there because I said I was gonna get one. That was technically the top and the bottom of the deck. We'll use Buddha. Thank you, Buddha. By the way, thank you, Buddha. Thank you very much, Buddha. Thank you. Thank you very much. I don't know why I'm hearing Elvis, but this is reactive emotion, number 19. I'm hearing someone say, thank you. Thank you very much. Says the Dhamma is clearly visible, immediate, inviting, uplifting, to be personally sensed by the wise. Do not define yourself as reactive emotions. Otherwise, you will be hijacked by habitual emotional reactions. Right. High, low. I'm going to say hello to you on the low, low. I'm going to be a holla back girl on the low, on the DO, Hewley, right? Okay, so that's, you can speak a plethora of things from top to bottom, bottom to top, like lightning, right? Lightning strikes from the earth to the sky from to the earth. It goes two ways. There's also some other kinds of lightning that if you're interested in piezoelectricity and static, the street attic, you can go look it up. But long story short, there's this, it's a lightning strike of energy that happens on a bed of sand, the grassy knolls, the hills. When I say the hills are alive with the sound of music, different sun shines on different, like beam me up, Scotty, is different for everybody. You cannot tell anybody that their way is wrong, right, sideways, backwards, forwards, or otherwise. You just say, okay, I can respect that. Live and let live. All right? On that note,